TATA AIA Smart Sampoorna Raksha plan. Will this ULIP add any benefit to your overall financial plan? Or is TATA AIA Smart Sampoorna Raksha plan hurt your financial plan? Let us review. Hi, this is Ramalingam from holisticinvestment.in. We help individual investors like you to take right financial and investment decision so that you can reach your financial goals faster and smarter. First, let us understand some key features about this particular policy so that we'll be better equipped to analyze this policy. This is the unit-linked insurance plan. That means you pay premium, a portion of that goes towards life cover, and there are some more charges to it. Balance money is actually invested in units which in turn will invest in stock market and money market. So it is a market-linked insurance plan, unit-linked insurance plan. This policy has got market risk. This is not a traditional endowment money back policy where risk-free. But this policy is a risk premium policy. This policy has got market risk. This policy gives you 11 fund options to choose from, combination of equity funds as well as fixed income funds, depends upon your risk appetite and asset allocation requirement. You can choose the best fund options you want to choose. This policy gives you two attractive offers because the one important charge which is placed on all ULIP policies is these ULIP policies has got a high fees. They charge more allocation charge. This policy comes with a tall claim saying we will refund 2 times of mortality charges and 2 times of premium allocation charge. Seems to be interesting, right? But one question here, why should they charge first and pay back twice? Is there any marketing gimmick? Instead of that, if they say 0% mortality charge and 0% premium allocation charge, there will be a huge wow, right? But here it is not that. They say we are charging, but refunding later. With all the refunds, whether our return on investment is going to go up or not, that is what we have to look at it, that we will dissect during the analysis segment. Now we are looking at the basic key features. You can choose to pay regular premium, or for the limited period you can pay premium. Section 80C tax benefit is also available. Before we analyze the policy, you need to understand what are all the benefits this policy gives you so that you can check up similar benefits are available from other investment policies. First is life cover. This policy gives you death benefit in case of the unfortunate death of the policy holder. The policy gives you a basic death benefit. Basic death benefit is the highest of these 3 values, which is basic sum assured, fund value, 105% of the total premium paid. Apart from the basic death benefit, there is also additional death benefit that will be calculated based on the highest of these 3 values, which are authorized top-up sum assured, top-up premium fund value, 105% of the total top-up premium paid. Out of these 3 values, whichever is highest, that will be given to the nominee in case of unfortunate death of the policy holder as additional death benefit in addition to the basic death benefit. Now, next thing is we have to look at maturity benefit, because maturity benefit is very important. It decides the rate of return it is going to give us. Return on investment is very important so that we can decide whether TATA AIA Sampoorna is a good policy or is there any other good investment option. Everything boils down to how much return we are going to get. That will be decided from maturity benefit. But before looking at how much return, what is the maturity benefit, you need to pay attention to one important detail which plays an important role in deciding the net return from this policy. That is, what are the different charges involved in this policy. right? One, premium allocation charge, which is 3% to 12%. This is definitely on the much higher side. Even in ULIPs, there are ULIPs charging lesser than this. Mutual funds, there is no premium allocation charge and there is no policy administration charge. Policy administration charge and premium allocation charges are charges which are charged basically for entering into the policy. This is something not justifiable. Then fund management charge, which is charged between 0.65% to 1.20%. Yes, this is an admissible charge, but no, like this is an acceptable charge because they invest our money in stocks and the money market. To do their research analysis, they need fund management expenses. This is a justifiable charge, in my opinion. Next is mortality charges. To give you life cover, they'll charge. Again, this is a justifiable charge. Next is discontinuance charge. In case if you want to discontinue the premium, paying premium, you have taken the policy for 10 years, after 4 years, you want to discontinue the policy, again, they levy charges between 5% to 20%. Again, this is on the much higher side. I have not heard of discontinuance charges in RD or in mutual fund SIP. If you are committing an SIP for 5 years and you are stopping the SIP after 2 years, there is no discontinuance charge. This is something peculiar to ULIPs, and it is not a justifiable charge. Fund switching charges. There is some basic number of times free switching is available. After that, it is chargeable. Again, in mutual funds, these kind of switching charges are not there. So out of all these 6 categories of charges, only 2 categories are justifiable. The rest of the 4 categories are not justifiable. As these 4 categories are not justifiable, to what extent they are going to pull down the return is what we have to look at it. Though they claim premium allocation charge and mortality charges are refunded, with twice the money you have paid, what is the kind of internal rate of return this policy is going to generate with all these refunds and additional benefits? Let us see now. I'm taking an example of a 35-year-old person taking the policy for 40 years, as premium paying term as 10 years, premium is 50,000, life cover is 10 lakhs. In this situation, TATA AIA Smart Sampoorna Raksha plan gives you 2 streams of results. In the worst case scenario, they will generate the gross return of 4%. If they generate gross return of 4%, because of all the 6 categories of charges, the net return comes down to 1.68%, which results in 9 lakhs plus maturity value. In a best case scenario, TATA AIA Smart Sampoorna Raksha plan will generate 8% return. After adjusting all the expenses, it gives you the gross return of 6.01%. The maturity value works out to 40 lakhs. This 1.68% and 6.01% includes the refund of allocation charges plus mortality charges. So that means these refunds look like a marketing gimmick. From your maturity benefit, some portion they are refunding, they are separating and paying us refunds. That's all. It's straight away a marketing gimmick. Do you have to fall prey for that? You decide. 1.68% in the worst case scenario looks like a very poor return. It is not even matching with your savings bank account return. It is giving lesser than savings account interest. 6.01 looks like comparable to your bank FD. But remember, the 6% TATA AIA Smart Sampoorna Raksha plan delivers only in a best case scenario, that too after taking complete market risk. Just like an FD, RBI bonds, PPF, this is not a risk-free investment. This is a risk-taking investment. Even after taking risk, in a best case scenario, it delivers you 6.01% return, which is definitely a poor return. Let us see, let us create a few other investment combination and find out what kind of return they are giving, and let us compare this. In this policy, we are paying 50,000 rupees as premium, same 50,000 rupees. If I pay into different investment combination, what kind of return it can give me? Same 50,000 rupees I am taking, I am dividing it into two investment options, term insurance plus PPF. A portion of premium out of 50,000 is paid for life cover, term insurance. Balance money is invested in PPF. The maturity value at the end of 40th year works out to 40 lakhs again. PPF government-backed risk-free products gives slightly higher than the return delivered by TATA AIA Smart Sampoorna Raksha plan after taking complete market risk in a best case scenario. Right. So a government-backed plain vanilla no-brainer product like PPF is able to outbeat TATA AIA Smart Sampoorna Raksha plan. This you have to note down as an important negative observation. TATA AIA Smart plan is a long-term investment plan and it takes risk. So I'm comparing it with another long-term market risk related product, which is mutual fund ELSS or any other diversified equity funds. I'm taking a combination of term insurance plus mutual fund ELSS, again in the same 50,000 rupees premium amount. Some money is going towards life insurance cover, pure term insurance policy. Balance money is invested in mutual fund invested. And you are leaving it for 40 years, end of 40th year. The overall value of the corpus works out to 2 crores post tax. After paying long-term capital gain tax, it works out to 2 crores. The internal rate of return works out to 11.39%. Because we are adjusting for term insurance premium, the net return works out to 11.39%. 11.39% is definitely a good long-term return, inflation beating return, and a risk premium return. So definitely Tata AIA Smart Sampoorna Raksha plan seems to be a weaker unit-linked insurance policy. Term insurance plus PPF, term insurance plus ELSS seems to be a better combination for you. Anyhow, before deciding, let us sum up what are all the advantages and disadvantages in this policy. 11 fund options are available, no withdrawal charges, you have death benefit as well as investment, no premium redirection charges, premium top-up option is available to you, section 80C benefit, partial withdrawal is possible. Disadvantages, no loan facility, policy holder, you need to take market risk, not a risk-free investment. During lock-in period, no liquidity. Till the end of the lock-in period, you can't surrender the policy also. So, do you have to buy this policy or avoid this policy? You have to select a strong no to this policy. Strong no to this policy. Why a strong no? Because it is giving you poor return, less than savings bank account return in a worst case scenario. In a best case scenario, it is giving you only FD kind of returns even after taking risk. So not giving you inflation beating return, not giving you a good long-term return, not giving you a risk premium return. So you have to completely avoid this policy. If you are someone who is looking for not taking any risk, you want to be a very conservative investor, then in that case you can go for term insurance plus PPF investment option. If you are an aggressive risk-taking investor, then in that case you can go for term insurance plus mutual fund investment option. Hope this analysis gives you enough details on this policy. If you have any additional questions on this policy, we have done a detailed in-depth research on this policy. It is available here. That in-depth research I have posted as a blog post. You can click the link which I have given in the description and read the detailed in-depth research you can read. If you have any further questions related to this policy or any other investment options, feel free to book a free appointment with our certified financial planner. Our certified financial planners can discuss anything on financial plan, achieving your goals or different asset categories. They will be ready to discuss with you. You can book an appointment with them, and we regularly organize insightful investment webinars to educate investors with eminent investment experts every time. If you want to participate in our next investment webinar for free, I have given you another link below this video. You can click that link and leave your name and email ID to book your seat for the next upcoming enlightening webinar. Hope you like this video. If you like this video, please share it in your social circle. I'll again meet you in yet another useful video. Thank you. Bye bye.